Nice. Do you think Sprite will perform better with Ice Barrier? I have no idea. I haven't read any of that stuff. If it comes out, if it's not out for YCS Vegas, it's not a real card to me yet. Tanky, search Fractal. Okay. And then, oh, they're asking what Fractal does exactly. So maybe that's not very good for them. That they don't know what the Tri-Brigade cards do. Or maybe they do know what they do and they just don't know what Fractal does. Since that one wasn't like very popular in like the Sprite build. Original Sentenki bring out Ponix. Ponix grab Sanctuary. Sanctuary in the island. And then... yeah, there's actually like a place for it. Personally, if I activate a field spell, my field spell goes right here. Right in the middle. Because this is my extra deck, this is my side deck, this is my field spell, and then everything else is the same. Calculator's like sideways right here. But now they're gonna go, yeah, Garunix, pop, and then Fractal, Kit, Nerval. So, wait, how many do they have in graveyard right now? So I wonder if they're trying to go for Omen turn 1. Tier's been topping still, they don't even need support. Your middle column field center? Yeah, well I have a field center in the middle, and I put my field spell on top of my field center. So I have like the Capybara, and then I flop the field spell on top of it. Now they're gonna go Bear Brum. Okay, yeah, they're explaining what it does. Okay, yeah, so they really just don't know the Tri-Brigade cards. Side deck and deck box. Sheesh. Nah. My side deck goes on the mat, cause like I don't keep my deck box on the table, cause like I'm not trying to get robbed. And like the more stuff you have spread out, the easier it is for you to get robbed. And also it's more things you gotta like keep track of and stuff, and also like and people can try to shark on that too. 100% people can try to shark on that. I've seen it happen where, you know, allegedly I've seen it happen where people will be like, yeah, you mind if I keep my side deck in the deck box? And the opponent's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then game 2 they go to side deck and they're like, oh, well, that's not on the playmat. You know, stuff like that can happen, so you can prevent that. If you can prevent it, it's nice. Gives you mill 4 with new Lightsworn Synchro. Okay, we got the Apo there, Revolt. We're gonna go ahead. Barongo search for Kieran. Most likely it's gonna be Kieran. Okay. I guess we can't see. But alright. Then Appaloosa is crazy. It can trade a lot. But the Tier Element player, they've been cooking. Okay, King of the Swamp. I mean, that's Appaloosa. Stop that. Yeah, I don't want my opponent having like a Poly and a Guardian Chimera set up. That's scary. They really feature match this guy twice. Hey, honestly, I'm fine if this guy gets feature matched multiple times. He's nice with it. Normal summon Rhino effect, and they're also both 8-0. So the winner of this probably just wins the tournament. I doubt there'd be any more undefeateds. Where you keep your side under extra deck? No, I put it where they have Fire King Island. That's where I put it. And I also put my dice on top of my side deck. It's like the remote duel strategy. I used to keep my side deck under my extra deck. But then, yeah, I guess I just stopped doing that. But, I don't know. You can do that. You got top 8. Yep. I was watching it. They're gonna go Planago search. When you watching the Italian one? I'm gonna watch the Italian one right after this one. I can't tell what they grabbed there. Obviously not Merly though. Probably not Havnus. Okay, probably a Sharon effect. Because they Appaloosa stop it. If it's tier cash, maybe they let it go through. Because it banishes from hand, and then if they activate the effect on field, they can Appo stop it. Okay, Glory discard itself plus Sharon. Okay. So that's gonna grab King Sarcophagus and then draw. It is rules that side needs to be on the mat. I don't remember exactly what the rule is, to be honest, because I just leave mine on the mat. But I know you're not allowed to leave it in the deck box. Like, technically, you're not supposed to leave it in the deck box. But, I mean, also, technically, you're not supposed to use a calculator to keep track of life. You're supposed to use pen and paper. Which I also don't do that. I typically just use a calculator. But if my opponent is on pen and paper, then I'm making sure our life points are, you know, the same. If I squeeze my eyes, Felix looks like Nesh. God, yes. No, the German Nesh. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to keep your side deck in the deck box. It really doesn't matter most of the time. Just anything to stop a he said, she said is what I want. Because he said, she said, judge calls are just the worst. It's literally just like, pray the opponent misplays and says the wrong thing. Which normally happens, you know, people when they have to tell lies over and over and over again, you know, usually they can't do it very well, and they get caught. But, okay, they're reading over Revolt, then go for Omen, so new Chain Link, Tier Cash, Omen, Nuraval, maybe Kit. Until today, I can't understand why tracking life points with Neuron is not allowed in some official Konami events. It's not allowed? Really? I didn't know that. I feel like... Nah, I feel like it's allowed everywhere. I feel like my opponents have done that. I mean, they have to have, like, you know, their service off and stuff. If I see a text pop up on their phone, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, what are you doing, dog? You could be getting information from that. Come on, come on. But, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna, like, call judge over it. Well, maybe. Unless if I see... maybe. I haven't called judge over it. Over that. But... Oh, if I squeeze my eyes, DBG looks like a goat? God, yes! One time I heard someone had 2 identical deck boxes and would leave their side deck in there and put their deck box in there. Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's actually wild. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah. That one's crazy. I didn't think about that. Okay, okay. Yeah, now... Oh my gosh. Wow, now I can't let people put their deck box back in their book bag. I can't do it. I can't do it now that I've heard that. I can't let them do it. That's wild. No, I'm pretty sure Neuron is the only calculator that's allowed with service off. Yeah, I mean, you can still use a calculator. You're just not supposed to keep track of life points with it. You're supposed to use it just to do, like, simple math real quick. But I just use mine to keep life points, because there's just no way I'm using a pen and paper. Like, what? That's just gonna, you know, like, I could accidentally slow play just because I'm trying to add up how much damage I'm gonna do. Even though, like, most of the time the mental math is easy, sometimes it's not. Like, with Pearly, my god, sometimes it was rough. You had happiness, having, delicious, boosting your guy up, so your guy would keep going up by 300, their guy would keep having. There'd be so many times where your opponent's life points would be, like, 157, and it's like, okay. Like, there's no way I was getting that math in my head. Bro, at the last regionals here in Germany, I attended, the judges stated that Neuron is not allowed. That's crazy, because, like, in Europe, they, like, use Neuron. Wait, do you have to use Neuron to, like, submit your deck list? If you keep your side in a deck box, has to be in view of your opponent, just check policy documents. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like everything on the table is, like, considered a part of your deck. Which I also think is, like, a little bit dumb. Because, like, you know, people have gotten... I remember people use, like, OCG cards in their calculator cases and then get in trouble for it. I haven't heard of that happening in a while, but that has happened before. I do thought that was pretty dumb. Okay. Skyburn, Pop, Meta Noise, Solic, Planet. Well, new Chain Link. They can get Solic to go search. Yeah, nothing to add back with Meta Noise. Oh, yeah, we do use Neuron for deck list. Then that's why. No, they wanted the list on paper. Yes, neurons allowed. When your opponent uses pen and paper, he's in the rights. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, if your opponent's using pen and paper, you just like, you know, every time you do life points, you confirm with the opponent the life points. You should also look at what your opponent has written out and then confirm it. Because I have had it happen where like I wrote down life points wrong, where like my life points were like 500 lower than what they were supposed to be, and I could see my opponent write down the correct life points. I'd be like, it's supposed to be this, right? And they'd be like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, hey, well, why didn't you write it down? You know what I mean? So just make sure life points are always correct, of course. But that side deck thing with the deck box is crazy. Okay, they mill Mally, Shyama, Tier Cash. So, I mean, Tier Cash is going to mill 2 more cards. Does it hit? Scream to grab a trap card. Does not seem that good here, though. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you just lose for sure. The Tri Brigade cards can actually just go for game. Okay, so on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see Tier Limit go first. 2 deck boxes, such an extreme thing I've never thought of. The links to cheat is insane. Is there a spreadsheet of decks? I have no idea. Yo, Grinder, you think Silent Force will be viable? So, it won't be, it definitely won't be in the top 2. Like, guaranteed it won't be in the top 2. But, I don't know. It's gonna be rough. I still have a build I want to test out. I just haven't got to test it yet. Do you keep track of what tier limit names runic spells were activated that turn? No. When tier was popular, I did. Like when I was doing like tier mirror matches, like if I played tier, like back when it was like full power, I played one regional with it, and I definitely wrote down the names, and it came up actually multiple times in that regional. It was actually like round 1 game when it came up to. What's going to be the top 2? I mean, Fire King, Rescue Ace. Does someone have the link? I think Lompy do it. Send it to me. Of course, the top 2 decks will be Snake Eye decks, but after ban list, I can see Silent Force work good. Yeah, I have no idea. We're going to go ahead. Oh, this card's Trivi Karma! Go search, draw. I mean, that's King Sarcophagus. We have Zombie Vampire set up. King Sarcophagus, discard King of the Swamp. Go to Pappy. 2 level 8s. And then, yeah, that's rough. Summon Happy. Summon Glory. Overlay. Make Zombie Vampire. And then effect to go mill. Do they have a hand trap for it? Actually, this going through kinda helps Tri Brigade. You know, getting stuff in graveyard, maybe hit a Nerva or something. Oh, they hit Medora, Keldo, Heartbeat. We mill Kieran, Droll, Tanky. I think that's evenly. That could be Revolt though. Okay, that's evenly. Yep. So read over Kieran. Top 3, Fire King, Rescue Ace, and Dragon Link. Speaking into existence now. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Okay, they grab back from the graveyard. So Trivi Karma, Planet can at least grab like a tier cash. They obviously have like an SP on the end board at some point. This isn't the game that they milled Shyama, right? I don't think they have Shyama engraved. Yeah, I don't think so. I was gonna say if it was, then if they can set up a Kaleido Heart, they can Shyama pop Kaleido Heart because it's a fiend. Boom, Kaleido Heart, dump, special back out, free. So summon Sharon, discard Rhino, mill Mally, Merly, Scream. All right, yep, that's wraps. That's next game. That's next game for sure. That's next game for sure. That's Beatrice setup. That's Toad. We know that they play Crime. They just added back the other traps, so like they're gonna have Crime, Toad, so like evenly's definitely not gonna be enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good end board. Have you checked the Italian one already? No, I'm going over the German one first, then the Italian one. And then the Oklahoma Regional. Fire King try end board seems kind of whack. No, it's fine. It's a fine end board. Like, Fire King gets a lot of their actual end board from not on the field. It's like the Grunix in the graveyard, the Kieran, Sanctuary, into rank 8 if they play it. Appaloosa. Also, Appaloosa Revolt is pretty strong. Appaloosa is just a nice card overall. Bahamut Shark, Detach, go summon, bring out Toad. Okay, so the next play is SP then. Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise we could have summoned like Bahamut Shark up in the extra monster zone, so that way we could Mally into Mally, make Beatrice underneath. But we make SP first, SP effect go banish, and then banish Kieran. Yeah, 100% just banish Kieran. And then Mally and the Beatrice. Beatrice can detach, go dump. There's just no shot. There's no shot. Garua draw a card. Okay, yeah, they just scoop. So there's about 21 minutes left. So time might come up. It won't come up turn 1 though, at least. Okay, so Tri-Brigade Fire King's gonna go first. The opponent does play Rescue Ace Impulse. It's a Tier Copers. I don't think Tier's that bad. I mean, this player's also been performing pretty well with it. They topped the tournament yesterday. Now they're 8-0 with it. The deck's definitely not that bad. Like, Agido and Kelbeck hurt, but like, I don't know, like Rescue Ace? Like, Rescue Ace got Airlifter hit down the 1, but like, they're still gonna Turbulence set forward. Like, they can still get to everything still. It's just gonna be harder to do it. And also, they don't have, like, you know, Tier Cash Mill 2, and then you hit Agido, and then Agido just goes crazy. Like, it definitely hurts. Oh, okay. Reads over Impulse is crazy. It's gonna summon Fire Attacker. It's gonna be 3 Impulse, 1 Fire Attacker. That's the little engine that you can side deck for that. But Fenrir will banish, which does kind of suck. Okay, they're just reading over Impulse again. Which I guess if you've never seen this as a package, then like, you know, fair enough. I would probably also read it just to double check. Because like, if my tier opponent activates Impulse and I don't know about this engine, you know, I might be like, yo, what's going on? That doesn't even make sense. Until Phantom Nightmare, sure. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, after Phantom Nightmare, like, most decks become not nearly as good. Because, like, Snake Eye cards will just be so broken. But Fire Attacker, draw, discard, Fenrir, banish. Discards Trivi Karma. Yeah, the deck always will have, like, a good discard. Well, not always, but they'll normally have a good discard. And then discard Garunix for Kuraz. Sure. Is this the final? This is not the final. It's not the final. They're gonna go ahead. Kuraz. There is no finals. It's a regional. There's only Swiss. There's no single limb. They're gonna go ahead, go for Omen. Sure. I mean, that's Blossom. Omen goes search. Blossom summon. Blossom summon out the 1 from hand. Banish, Bearbrum, Appaloosa, Revolt. Revolt gets access back into Garunix. Yup. Or we're gonna try to do it some other way. When it comes to Tri-Brigade cards, I'm him. Played Tri-Brigade cards for way too long. Go for Bearbrum. Omen effect goes search. Well, I haven't played Tri-Brigade cards in a while, but okay. So we're gonna go Sanctuary, Island. Okay. So once we get access to the Kieran, we can go Bearbrum, discard, summon back out from Banished. Depending on how many cards. Oh, we play multiple Garuniks? Oh, that's wild. That is wild. I did not expect that one. Thoughts on PAX Fire King Rescue Ace? That's cool. It's definitely a cool deck. It's the Year of the Fire. They're gonna go ahead, destroy. But I haven't read everything that he said about it yet. I only read a little bit. Oh, the only thing I read was that it made the Labyrinth matchup better, which is fair. Because Rescue Ace cannot win against Labyrinth. It's literally impossible. It's not possible, it's very, very unlikely. Arvanta, summon back out Ponix. Yeah. Use those. Go up in the Appaloosa. And then Bearbrum, search, revolt, put back to the bottom. They can put back Fenrir. So I don't know how many cards they have in hand, but they should at least have like a Kieran set up for sure. Like 100%. Unless if they don't have... No, they should have enough cards to do it. Okay, yeah, so they should have Kieran in hand here. And then they're gonna go End Phase, Trivi Karma, go search. I think that's Heartbeat. Yeah, I think they grabbed Heartbeat. And then draw for turn. Okay, so maybe they already have Scream in hand. Because Scream is really good against Appaloosa. Being able to chain block and also makes it lose 500, which makes it lose an interruption. Easier to out. Like, most definitely has Planet. Yeah. Activate Planet, go search. But they do have Revolt. If we Heartbeat Revolt and they chain Revolt, we also don't have to send from hand. And they're like guaranteed gonna chain it. So they grab out Sharon. And then... Okay, they wanna ask about Appaloosa. Well, actually, I mean, they don't have to chain Revolt. They don't have to. Because then Appaloosa could negate whatever they discard. But it would suck to not get the value out of the Revolt. But okay, activate Scream and then Revolt now. Go ahead, summon and Omen the opponent. And then we get Nerval Search. Let's go ahead, bring out. Yeah, I think they were just asking how much time's left. Yep, 11 minutes. Time could come up. Okay, so summon out. And then use those. Link off. Omen. Banish. Nerval. Search. Out Scream. Go search. Okay. Also, I wonder how that Blackwing player ended up doing in this tourney. I feel like every EU stream that player starts off like 4-0. Every single time. I don't know if they toppled the deck or not. I have no idea. I know they have a YouTube channel, but I just don't keep up with the Blackwing goo. So 6-3. That's fair. So this is definitely top 32, right? Yeah, 512 players. Yes, top 32. Oh wait, no, that might be top 48. I actually don't know. Maybe it's top 48 for like regional invite. But King Sarcophagus, discard Impulse, go dump. This channel is, I don't even know how to say that word, but yep, fair enough. Summon out Happy. And then invites work differently in EU, pretty sure. Oh, they do? Wait, why would they work differently? But summon out Happy, summon out Gloria. I mean, I can't lie. Happy and Gloria there is wild. Like, having King Sarcophagus hard drawn Because that can just out Appaloosa, that can out Fenrir, and then we can combo. So I was thinking that this game was going to be really tough to win, but King Sarcophagus makes that 10 times easier. So they didn't have Kieran in hand. How many cards do they have in their hand? I really wish I could just see, so that way I could see if they misplayed or not. Because if they had 3 cards in hand, I guess 3 cards may not be enough. They would have needed 4. They went Fenrir, search Fenrir, then they went Fractal, discard, dump, dump, add, special, discard, banish, omen, blossom, add. And then, so they would have had 4. And then they went Ponix, Island, Pop, Search. Yeah, they could have searched Garunix there, Bearbrum, discard, special summon, back out, banish, summon, and then could have went for Appaloosa. And then we had Revolt, which gets us back into our Garunix. So then we could have had like the same exact end board, but we also had Kieran in hand. Yeah, 100% we could have done it like that. Yeah, 1 in 8 players gets an invite. Huh? That's crazy. 1 invite for 1 invite for every 8. 1 invite for every 8 players is wild. That's wild. So it's 64 invites. So if you have like a random number, let's say it was like, I don't know, like 300, right? That's just normal? Huh? Okay, let's say you have 300 players. I don't even know what that divides into exactly. But can you get to the point to where you have 43 invites? Or like 42 invites, or 41 invites, or 40 invites? Because that's wild. Zombie Vampire, detach, go mill. You can? Yeah, that's wild. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Yeah, in TCG, or not TCG, but in US, we just have like, you know, you have like top 16, top 32, 48, 64. I know like some remote regionals are like top 8 only. But now they're gonna go Tier Cash, Soulic. 40 invites sounds crazy. Yeah, just like some random number. Like imagine you get like 39th place, but you had to get like 38th place to get your invite. It's like, ah, man. It's unfortunate. US has way more regionals. Yeah. But I mean, wait. Do y'all not have remote duel regionals? Nah, y'all have to have remote duel regionals for sure. For sure. Because I know like even like Latin America has them. We don't? It's so crazy how it's like, I don't even get that. Why don't they? Like, that's just like, why not? They're gonna go ahead and summon out Toad in defense because they don't want to take damage. Over Toad. Activate Poly. If I'm 39th and it gets cut off at 38, things may get diabolical. Okay, Poly, go ahead. Probably just make Guardian Chimera. Oh, wait, is it a Mud Dragon? No, it's Guardian Chimera. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, summon. Then new Chain Link, Guardian Chimera, Sharon, draw, fuse, pop, etc., etc., etc. That's crazy. I don't know why they don't have remote duel things over there. Like, I know, like, I don't know. Like, Raid and Trade, I know they host a bunch of tourneys, so I feel like they could, like, responsibly host a tournament like that. I guess maybe it's because the laws or something. I know, oh, that's probably what it is. Because I know, like, the recording laws over there is different. Like, you're not supposed to record unless you're in, like, a certain area or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the laws exactly. Bro, we found 3 consistent FTKs with Super Heavy Samurai for Match Duel. Deck is not alive by the end of the month. I don't know. Like, honestly, if Prodigy resolves and you start comboing, you FTK even if you just do regular combo. Like, Tunneler, Gearbox, like, that's FTK. I'm gonna be honest. If you get to that point, that's FTK. There's no deck that's gonna break Scythe. Raiden Trade had German Open last year. Yeah. I was 66 on top 64 Euros 2015. It does suck hard. Top 32 got Minerva. No one knows. Ever since in real life resumed in EU, we haven't had a single remote event of any size. No extravaganza, no regional, no remote YCS. That's so dumb. That's just like the easiest thing to do. Those tournaments, they don't cost very much to host either. Like a tournament like this, people have to travel to. You know, there has to be a venue. There has to be, you know, etc, 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 etc. On remote duels, it's like you don't even need as many judges because it's not like it's like a big room. It's just like a Discord, and if someone says judge, you can just boop. So you need like less judges, everything. I don't know. I felt remote kind of dead in you. I mean, you'll definitely have remote duel locals though, 100%, 100%, because they don't even have to be OTS sanctioned. So there's got to be someone who hosts those. But yeah, they're just gonna Solic stop. It's just game. There's only a minute left. They're not gonna be able to do it in time. I'm gonna not watch over this, but I want to see how many cards they had in hand exactly, because I think they actually threw. I think they were probably supposed to win this game, unless if I was counting wrong. I don't think they do remote locals. Nah, they definitely do. 100%. 100%. Because there's remote locals that aren't sanctioned that are probably hosted. You just gotta find them. Unsanctioned, yeah. Yeah. But I mean, hey, you can still get decent pricing out of them. Probably. We do have remote locals, also a quite big one with about 60 players. Oh yeah, see? They probably, I mean, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And it's not sanctioned, so they can give out bread. Yeah, they're saying that they were supposed to omen King Sarcophagus, I think is what they're saying there. But I don't think they were able to do that there. But hey, tier wins. A tier player was playing crazy, but alright. I gotta go back. I gotta watch the mistakes happen again. Well, I gotta see if it was a mistake. Okay. So okay, get back to the first play. Okay. 4 in hand, Fractal, Kit, Nerval, Kuraz, 5 in hand, summon Fenrir. Fenrir, go search for Fenrir. Still 5 in hand. And then we went discard, summon Kuraz, 3 in hand. Banish for Omen. Make Bearbrum, 4 in hand. Grab Ponix, 4 in hand. Normal Ponix. Sanctuary, Island. And then we could have gone right here. We can go Island to destroy Ponix. But actually, I guess we don't have to do that right there, but you should do that right there. Destroy Ponix, go search Kieran, 4 in hand, Bearbrum, discard 2, summon back out a Tri-Brigade, 2 in hand, Tri-Brigade, banish, go summon, and then you still have 2 in hand, link off in the Appaloosa, and then you have Kieran, and then you have a random putback for Bearbrum. I guess they wanted to keep Bell. But like, I don't know, because you have Kieran, and then you have Garunix pop Kieran from deck, and then bring back out from the graveyard, and then you get Ponix follow-up, you have Sanctuary, make XYZ if you play it. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to the Italian one.